But before that, for the last top tips of the event sent in by you, our diabetes community, do have a look.
Hi, I'm Lucy and I'm living with type 1 diabetes. When I first found out about the different types of tech you could use for managing blood glucose levels, I wanted to do a little bit more research into which would be best for me. So with the help of ABCD Care, I was able to watch their educational videos online, which told you how to use the different types of tech. It's shown you videos of people's experiences with different types of tech. And then I went on to actually pick the Freestyle Libre. It also has videos on there about how to use the Libre and also how to see your daily graphs and other really helpful videos.
My top tip in regards to type 1 and technology is persevere. Whilst the technology that we have for type 1 is fantastic, sometimes it's difficult to get things just right. So trust in the technology and persevere.
Hello, my name is Jamie and I'm here to talk to you about my diabetes and technology top tip. As we all know, the condition can be rather isolating at times, but last August I discovered it doesn't have to be. I signed up to Instagram and created a profile that aimed to share some of my experience as a type 1 diabetic, and what I didn't expect was to find a community that was so supportive and offered me the chance to learn from others despite having the condition for so long. So my diabetes and technology top tip is go online and find your community.
During lockdown, it's been hard to find other children my own age that have type 1 diabetes, so I've been using Digibete to watch videos about other children that have type 1 diabetes.
We found it really helpful to use Digibete as a way of getting more information about type 1. When you first come out of hospital, you have lots and lots of questions about all different things, from sick days to what am I going to do, she has a hypo, and it's been really interesting watching other people's experiences and also getting some handy tips of how to handle different things as well through this experience.
Hello. I'm Pat Island from St Helens in Merseyside. I'm going to give you some tips today of apps that I use to help my life be a bit better as a type 1 diabetic. My first one is Carbs and Cals. Now, I used the book for quite a while when I was first diagnosed, but then I found out it was an app that I could download onto my phone. I carry it with me in my pocket, in my handbag, and especially when I'm out for a meal, I can put in what I'm eating and get that as quick as I can rather than look through an index. The next one is called Fat Secret, and that's a carb counting app as well, except it's got the manufacturer's name on it. So if you were looking for Heinz beans, or you were looking for Tesco's own brand beans, that will come up in the app. And sometimes those amounts of carbs can be different from a different manufacturer. So that does help. Have a look at these apps, Carbs and Cals, Fat Secret, and see what you think. May not be your cup of tea, but they're certainly mine, and they have helped me in my old age to control my diabetes well. Thank you.
The technology that's most appropriate for you will depend on your individual goals, but here's a few examples. So firstly, if you're looking to review your instant carb ratios or your sensitivities known as corrections, it may be worth downloading a bolus calculator app such as My Sugar or My Life. At your dietitian appointment, we are more than happy to put those settings in with you in clinic, and then if you feel confident at home from identifying trends, you can adjust those settings if needed. You guys have type 1 diabetes. Please do share with each other throughout the conference any exciting technology or apps that you're aware of. Thank you.
Thank you. Excellent advice there. Peer support at its best. And I think it's probably right that we all say thank you to Digibete for pulling those amazing videos together, and all your hard work in the run-up to the event. Much appreciated.